Indian Wells will start on March 6th, run through March 18th. So I know that's still about a month away, but in the meantime, the entry list for this tournament has come out. Now, still a little ways to go. We'll see how everything all plays itself out, who ends up staying in the tournament, what have you. But just looking at this early list, great players on the women's side as well as the men's. I did do a video on the men's side, so here's the women's side of things now. And let's take a look at people like Iga Swiatek, Aryna Sabalenka, Coco Gauff, Jess Pegula, Elena Rybakina, Ons Jabeur, Qinwen Zheng, Sakkari, Naomi Osaka. List goes on and on and on. A lot of great players in this tournament. So going to be interesting to see who all ends up being in the tournament, how it all plays itself out. So as we get closer, we'll do more and more previews and whatnot of it. But just looking at the list, kind of some storylines that just jump out to me right away. Look at somebody like Aryna Sabalenka coming off an Australian Open championship, going back-to-back there. Right now, she's really priming herself up for a big 2024, and this could be a huge statement for the rest of the WTA Tour if she is to get a win in this Indian Wells tournament, and she's definitely probably the favorite coming out that Australian Open. How about the world number one, Iga Swiatek? What's up with her? Saw an early exit in the Australian Open. I don't think a lot of people saw that coming. She had that band over her knee. We don't know how injured that is. She kind of downplayed it, so we'll see how things look when she gets ready for this tournament here. Then how about Elena Rybakina? Can she go back-to-back? She won this tournament last year. Very talented player. She's played well through early parts here of 2024 so far, so she's somebody to keep an eye on for this tournament. How about Qinwen Zheng, the momentum that she has coming off that Australian Open? Can she keep it going? A lot of people thought she's going to be somebody who could really make a run here in 2024, be a breakout type of a player, somebody that could be cracking into the top 10, staying there throughout the course of the year. Big opportunity for her in this Indian Wells tournament. Jessica Pegula in the headlines recently, splitting up with her coach. So let's see what happens there. Good move, bad move, a lot of moving parts there, something to keep an eye on. And finally, one last thing to keep an eye out for is Naomi Osaka. Her name's constantly popping up, of course, because she's such a big name in the sport. I did say at the beginning of the year, it's going to take her a little bit to maybe return to form, just because she hasn't played in a meaningful period of time. So let's see as this year keeps going on, if she maybe gets her legs underneath her and could make a run towards something here. Obviously, a big tournament here. She's going to have to go a hard way to make a run in it. But still, let's see if she has something up her sleeve for this tournament as well. So some of the storylines just to look at here. Like I said, as we get closer to the tournament, I'm sure there'll be more previews and predictions and storylines that we could all talk about. But those are just kind of the early things to look at here with this Indian Wells tournament coming up here again March 6th through March 18th.